construction home is more than just about the looks, it's about the quality behind it. Today we will be sitting down with Abe from UNS Homes to give us an inside look at their homes, their process, and what makes them the most top and trusted builders. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Luisa Fernanda with Remax Suburbia, and next to me is the founder and CEO of UNS Homes.
My name is Abe Kaldi. I am the founder and CEO of UNS Homes. And we are here today. We are in front of 3206, which is the last one of our development here in Lago Vista. The company is established 3 years or 34 years ago, but we hail from a long history of construction with the AAC. Started the construction as a family in about 1954. And our mission here is really to build resilient homes, and we bring a solution to a persistent problem that the American housing market faces, which is the dealing with weather and other components that we will talk about in details.
All right, so come along and we'll give you a tour of the house.
Yes, welcome. Let's go inside.
So Abe, I heard that the material that you use for your homes are all weatherproof. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes, this material here is a block, but it is not the same as the regular CMU block. The ingredient to make this block is all natural. We have quartz, pure quartz, or sand, aluminum silicate, and water. When we mix them together, the aluminum silicates react with the calcium carbonate and produces heat. That heat creates bubbles. And then we leave it in a mold. It rises like dough. After a few hours, we take it to another bay, and that bay shaves it, cut it in either blocks, and the block sizes come in 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 inches, or in panels. And if we need to enforce it, we put the reinforcement metal or rebar inside the mold, and then we pour it. And that becomes reinforcement. It's like a mesh inside. And those for, like floor panels or vertical panels. For the block itself, we take it to an oven, and that's what the word autoclave comes from. And we cook it. And it's when cooked, and like a few hours, you take it, it gives that lattice. And if you take it and test it, you'll see how light this is.
Oh yeah, that is very light. And it feels like pumice rock.
Yeah, it does. Pumice is created naturally by volcanoes, and it's the air that goes inside it, make it light, and it's exactly the same, and it really does. So if you look at it here, you can see it's almost 60% air, but it doesn't break. Why? It's weatherproof. Weatherproof, that includes hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, flooding. And it's water resistance, waterproof, because after we build, before we put the stucco and the mesh, the metal mesh, we actually use cold bitumen. And cold bitumen gives it the waterproofing, but also add to its insulation. And you can see here, there is no need for insulation. We don't add anything to it. This block here comes almost like R13 immediately. And that's why it's resistant also for fire. You can burn this. It is really made for building a resilient home, and it's called resilient. It is not only the structure, but also termites, mold, fire, or any type of flooding. You can see here. If the water goes inside here, okay, it will evaporate. It will not damage the wall, and actually will get sturdier with the water. It's the nature of this rock. So this is really what makes it a unique, and that's what we bring here. We bring a solution. That's the solution for a persistent problem here. The unique thing that we have is our roofing system. People here, they will build maybe with CMU blocks, but then they will put lumber roof, okay? Rafters. No, we don't do that. We have a special concrete, 100% called rib system, and it's beams and blocks, and then we cast it with only 2.5 inch concrete, and it's connected. So the floor is actually connected with called locking beam, and also connected to the dowels that come from all the way from the foundation all the way to the roof. So the whole entire house is one system. Like if we have a column like this, if this is a column and the blocks are going to attach to it, we actually have a plate, an L-shaped plate that goes from here. We drill it in, it goes in here, and this is attached to the column. And then we build the blocks vertically. And every other block we put that plate. And to get the reinforcement, to get the structure, the sturdity, the strength of the structure itself, we have two types, which is these columns and beams. You can see here a column, that's a column, here is a column, that's a beam. And this house has almost like 36 columns and beams. But there's another way if you want to build one story home, two-story home, but it's on flat land. This is a slope. Then you have what you have. We have cord blocks. The cord blocks is the same exact block with a hole inside it. And then we put a dowel. A dowel is a rebar that goes all the way to the foundation, all the way to the roof, and the whole house is held together by that.
So I'm assuming that the homeowners are paying less insurance because of the weather-resistant material that you use?
Yes, that's a good point. Very good point. Yeah, we talked about the property of this material. It's definitely going to lower the home insurance, and I really believe it's going to be around maybe 50 or more % in premium of insurance.
Oh, wow.
For the family, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll give the homeowners peace of mind and it'll be less maintenance for them.
Absolutely, it will give them that. Not only that, but their memories. You know, if a storm comes in and it's a lumber home, it flies, your pictures, your grandmother memory, the family memory is gone. Here, you'll be sitting inside the house and the window will say hello and you say goodbye.
Now that we've shown you the outside, let's take a look at the inside, starting with my favorite part, the kitchen.
Okay, now let me introduce you to one of the most important feature of our kitchen, which are our cabinets. Our cabinets are engineered and imported from Germany, and you can see, and they are self-closed. And also we have wide drawers, self-closed also. Our cabinet complement our beautiful Italian imported countertops. And I'm going to show you the advantage of these windows. And I want everybody that is watching this to try their own windows at home and see if they have the same sound or they have the vibration. That's a test. They can actually come and test that. This is German, double glazed with Italian gilt inside. It's called Georgian. And this is the window is made of UPVC with an aluminum core inside. It helps with the insulation and it helps with fire resistance. And also it comes with a dual action. And the dual action in the window is you can open it normal like this, just like a normal window. And if you just want a little air, you can actually flip it over and the window flips. And that is for air circulation. And then you can just close it and close it normal, and that's it. Because of the insulation properties of our material that allow us to have the open concept and high ceilings, and the temperature differential between the floors is minimal. Our group of engineers work in conjunction with our project manager to make sure that all trades are trained to work with our material. We have multiple floor plans available that can be customized. For example, this can be a glass railing depending on your taste. Instead of having a pitched roof, we have an option to have an additional outdoor living, and it can be used for multiple usage and endless. And you can see it's sturdy, and can accommodate anything you want to put. You want to put a gazebo, you want to put a water hot tub, or anything you want. It's up to you. It's sturdy. It's built for that.
So Abe, because of all of the features you mentioned before, it sounds like this house is going to cost twice as much as it would for a stick home. Is that correct?
That's actually a misconception. It is actually comparable when it comes to construction cost and time. It takes as little as 8 months from permitting, when the permit is obtained from the city. And the house comes with financial rewarding. The energy efficient, which will lower the cost of your utility bills, and also lower insurance and lower maintenance.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Abe, so much for all the information and the tour of the beautiful home you have here. I look forward to seeing all your new projects that you have coming up.
Thank you so much, and my pleasure.
If this is your dream home, don't hesitate to reach out and I will guide you through the process. Also, like and follow for more house tours and builder spotlights.